Put a finger down if you reconnect with a guy on Instagram that you haven't spoken to or seen in 4 years, and you tell him during your catch-up that you're moving to a new city, and he says, I'd really like to come visit that city. And you're very flattered because you've always thought he was cute, and, you know, it seems like he wants to come visit you and spend time with you. So you're texting and you're flirting and you're planning your whole weekend out together. And when he comes 3 weeks later, 3 weeks into you being in that city, he is a complete asshole, doesn't really acknowledge you, and doesn't really ask anything about you or try to get to know you. So because you don't want to be alone with him, you invite your friend to spend time with you, and he ends up hitting on your friend in front of you. And then you never spoke to him again.
And here I thought women are smarter than men. Even Stevie Wonder can see what happened. She catfished him online, and when he saw her in real life, he got turned off. Unfortunately, they planned a whole weekend together, so he had to tough it out. But on the bright side, she brought her friend to make it up to him.
Hey, y'all. Let me tell y'all about the buffoonery that I just experienced at the gas station, okay? So I was sitting there pumping my gas, minding my business, you know. And as I was getting ready to leave, I saw a guy from afar trying to get my attention. And he was like, excuse me, ma'am, would you happen to have any spare change, like a couple of dollars? Oh, I'm sorry. I don't have any cash on me. Oh, okay. Well, do you think you could pay for my gas? I don't know. I mean, I don't really have the funds for that. Okay. Well, can I at least get your number?
My number? You couldn't even afford to put gas in your car, sir.
If you got Cash App, I can send you a couple dollars for gas. Fellas, if y'all see a girl at the gas station and you considering talking to her, don't.
A hustler has to hustle and a player has to play. But a player has to do both. He's knocking two birds with one stone. You are so worthless in his eyes, he doesn't mind degrading himself for a couple of dollars. And he thinks you're so easy, he'll try to score with a low-chance shot.
Okay, so have you ever had this guy really, really like you for like a year, like consistently be in love with you and like want something with you, but like you just don't feel the same way, you know? You're just like, no. So then you just kind of like do your thing, you know? You just kind of like, and then eventually you just get tired of, you know? So you're like, okay, I'll give you a shot. Why not? Like, hey, let's see where this thing goes, you know? So then you're hanging out at a party with all your friends, and he whispers in your ear, I love you. What? What? So, like, things are, like, going good. He loves you, right? And then the next day, the day after he tells you he loves you, he texts you and says, I just don't think I feel the same way, and I don't think I can get over some things. What? Can someone please explain to me how your feelings can go from this to this in one day?
Yes, I can. Easily. What happened at the end of the night is that he smashed after the party. Then he realized your coochie's loose or your breath stank, so he couldn't get over those facts. He basically realized that you're not the princess he thought you were in his head, so he let you go back to the streets.
You know, ladies, don't trust these guys. I'm not saying all of them. Most of them are only after you for one thing. And guess what that thing is? It's sex. That's what they want. They only want sex. Now, I'm not saying all of them. I'm saying most of them. But don't be afraid to open your heart. Just know who you open your heart to. And just be careful. That's all. Because guys nowadays, they don't want just one girl. They want multiple girls. And that's not fair to us because we actually open our hearts.
Yeah.
And we actually love these guys, you know? And they don't love us. They don't love us the same way that we love them. Now, as for me, I'm not saying I loved this guy, but he used me and I'm not okay with that. And I'm not going to let that happen anymore.
Yeah, Cap again. I don't believe it. She's not done being the town bicycle. But let's think about it. She said guys just want multiple girls and to use them for sex. Fair enough. What type of guy can do that? Can you get multiple girls to use? The type of vato she's referring to is a guy, probably with big muscles, tattoos, douchebag attitude. If that's what she's attracted to, it's fine. But don't complain later when he has multiple girls.